Hi there, this is Andy. Welcome to day 2 of recording outreach experiments and taking you along for the journey for accountability. Yesterday, we sent over 100 emails to try and book out guests for the podcast, and a light update on that. We have since confirmed, I think we have over 10 responses and 3 booked podcasts from that. Let me actually just check my email here to confirm. But today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So today we're going to be doing some video outreach, and I want to be explaining some of the concepts behind that. So I have 1, Amy, 2, 3, 4. So 4 booked podcast meetings from the outreach that we did yesterday. Already starting to see results, and you'll notice that cold email, you get a much, cold email, cold DMs, you get a lot higher latency, so it's a quicker response. People check their emails more often. And we're going to be kind of doing cold email today, but we're going to be doing video DMs. So, process and strategy with video DMs. I've done a little bit of pre-work. I've got 12 companies ready to send video DMs to. And my philosophy with this is that you want to reserve video DMs for people that are further down the sales funnel, because these are a time-intensive process. It takes a little bit of pre-work and time, obviously, to create a custom video DM. That, and you already have to have a point of contact that you are on a conversation level basis with at their company who is or tangentially related to a decision maker. They need to either be someone who can directly pass along the information that you send them in the video to someone right next to them, a trusted person, marketing, etc., or should be someone who is a decision maker directly. So I have 12 right here, and each of these is a pipeline that I have in Folk. But each of these have a person associated with them, and this company is in there twice. So I actually have 11. And I'm going to be sending 11 video DMs today. I'll include a time lapse similar to what I did yesterday, and I'll show you guys an example of what one of these looks like. I try and keep these around a minute, not much longer, but I record these on Tello, which is the software I'm using to record this video, and then send that over to them afterwards. So as you can see, each of these companies has a person associated with it. I've been using Folks Native Enrichment, and it gets the email right almost every single time. So a lot of times I'll find these people on LinkedIn. These are people that I've been connected with for a while, and that's how I know that they're mid to bottom of the sales funnel, and it's a much higher converting video pitch, is more welcome. I have experimented in the past with sending these over DM on LinkedIn, and I might even, as a follow-up method, send the video DM to them over LinkedIn as well. So yeah, I'll start the time lapse here, and about midway through, I'll cut through and show you guys what one of these DMs looks like and the context behind it so that you can inform your own outreach. And obviously, in a few days, I'll share the results behind these experiments as well. Cheers, and let's get to work. Okay, I realize this is likely going to present some logistical issues with recording the video on the same software I'm using to record the outreach videos. So what I'll do here is I'll play the first outreach that I just sent. I just sent the email to the client and kind of explain the strategy behind it. And that way you guys will be able to see after I explain it why it'll work. So if I look at the most recent one that I just sent, I was already looped in via a warm referral to a healthcare company in Marysville, the city where I live. Pleasure meeting you both. I had the pleasure of knowing Andy through Chamber of Commerce. You do an incredible job for MHRBUC. And they said, thank you. We're juggling between multiple vendors, and it looks like we could use some assistance, and I'll reach back out. So what I want to do is record a short video going over some of the highest leverage ships that they could fix on their own end, and introduce myself, which was really the point behind it, to put myself on camera, show my face, and show like a few things. Their website was irresponsive, changing the logo orientation, page titles, meta, some small things, show some expertise, and obviously bring my face into it. Good news, I can relatively fix, these are small, can be relatively fixed quite quickly, no charge or strings attached, and empathize with them. I just know it's a tough position to be in. No, it needs to be done without being able to act on it. good news is that if they are able to make these changes, they can. And either way, they'll be thinking, hey, wow, that was really nice of him to record that video. And if they take me up on fixing them, I could really blow their minds by making these small changes in 30 minutes. And the odds that they become a client after that is exponentially higher. So if you layer on these multiple things, A, warm referral, B, showing expertise on camera, and C, doing a small amount of work for free, this is a very high likelihood of a conversion. And that's why video outreach like this works. And it's also why I have chosen to reserve that for people who are in similar situations. Now, none of these are actually other warm referrals in terms of the clients I'll be reaching out to today, but the people that I have connected with on LinkedIn and talked to you before. So it's not like it's a net new cold email. They're seeing my name for the first time. So I hope this outreach strategy helps, and I'll play the video right after this. Let me know if you guys do any video outreach of your own, what's worked for you, and I'll keep sharing these experiments on a daily basis. Cheers, appreciate you guys, and see you tomorrow for day 3. Hey, Hallie and Catherine, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm glad Michael introduced us. I just wanted to record a short video to give you some insight on the website, because I know you guys are kind of in a transition period right now, and also introduce myself. So Michael and I met in Marysville. We've collaborated on a few projects. So point of me sending this is to give you guys some small lift changes that I think are the most urgent that you guys could do yourself, and also what I would address first if we were to work together. I know you guys are in a transition period, but the first things that we should definitely do are work on some of the responsiveness. 70% of viewers view our sites on mobile, and right now it's not totally mobile accessible, so users scroll through here, half the website is going to be cut off. The site is built on Wix, which isn't the easiest platform to make updates on if it's not built well. But the biggest thing I would do is, if you can do some small updates here, is moving this logo to the top left, because that's just a general website best practice, and it makes it a little bit easier. The site has a very creative design, which is fun to see. But another thing we want to do is we also want to clarify these CTAs, so these calls to action, and some of the links are actually broken on here. If I look under the hood, we're going to fix some of these small things like these page titles and meta descriptions, so that our website can be found by viewers online, and make sure that our page titles have some keywords like mental health, recovery, Union County, things like that can draw visitors online to our website. All these are relatively small changes while you guys look for a longer term partner. Either way, I just wanted to introduce myself. I hope you guys find this helpful. And if you guys are ready to get started, I'm happy to go in and make some of these more pressing changes for you guys. Either way, great to meet you guys. Hope you have a good week.